There's a lot of food wasted in Britain, 15 million tonnes a year in total. Some of it goes to animals, some gets turned into methane gas, most just ends up in a hole in the ground. And yet, while we throw good food away, people go hungry. We don't know how many exactly, but there are many poor people in our society who don't get good fresh food in their diet. Doesn't that suggest an obvious solution? It does to us at the Oxford Food Bank, one of the country's only sustainable food banks. We collect surplus food from wholesalers and supermarkets and give it away, about £20,000 worth a week. That's £1 million worth a year. The food is given mainly to local charities. We're part of a virtuous circle.
It's enormous. In terms of people, we have over 100 volunteers who make it. Nobody is paid whatsoever. We're delivering to over 50 charities. We supplement somewhere in the region of 1,200 meals every day, and the commercial value of what we're delivering is heading well towards £1 million, and that equates to about 250 tonnes of food every year.
We get our food from supermarkets and wholesalers. Sainsbury's was our first supplier in 2009 when we started, and they've been good to us ever since. But we also get a lot of food from wholesalers. Roots is a local business which does a lot of work with Oxford colleges, restaurants and hotels. Every day we go to their depot and pick up their surplus.
There's no commercial advantage, it's just more of a moral position, and you know, the product isn't good enough for us to sell and say it as a class one product for the customers that we've got, but it's still a product that can be used and processed to make good food for people.
Wholesalers like Roots strive to keep waste to a minimum. Their wastage rate is less than 0.5%, and we found most people in the food industry hate the waste and are very happy to cooperate if they're offered an alternative to throwing food away.
They are very, very conscious of what we're doing is the right thing and a good thing, and everybody's bought into the fact.
When we've collected the food, we take it back to our depot and sort it out. We keep it overnight in our chiller rooms to ensure it's in good condition, and the next day we deliver it to our customers. We have more than 50 charities which get regular supplies from us. Outfits like Donington Doorstep, a family centre in South Oxford which has been getting food from us since we started.
Blueberries? Would you like some blueberries?
I would love some blueberries, please. Our food costs have probably reduced by 2/3. We absolutely rely on donations, and we have to generate our own income to keep going. To have this most amazing range of what would otherwise be really quite expensive ingredients, unusual ingredients, is just fantastic. We also get staples as well that we use every day, and it fits in with our ethos. I mean, Doorstep is a sort of centre we've always made do with what we have. We've always reused and recycled.
The whole operation relies on our volunteers. We've got about 100, most of whom give us half a day a week. The food bank has grown out of the community it serves, and people get great satisfaction from being part of the team.
The idea that you're stopping food going to waste was the real thing that actually attracted me to the food bank. And the more we can stop going to waste, the better.
I thought, I don't know, I could do a bit of that instead of sitting at home and waiting for the garden to happen in the summer. So yes, I joined the food bank and I love it. I just think it's such a worthwhile thing. It's the best thing I've ever done.
Oxford is a beautiful city. People come from all over the world to explore its cultural riches. But there's poverty and deprivation here too. There's a citywide network of charities who cater for the needs of the most disadvantaged, like this drop-in centre for people with mental health problems. Unlike most food banks, the food we distribute is nearly all fresh. That means no processed food, which in turn means that we're helping to improve people's diets using food that would otherwise be wasted.
These ones will be great. We can stick them straight in for this lunch.
And all this has been achieved on a modest budget raised locally.
The annual costs now are about £30,000 per year. We raise all of our own funds. We've never taken funds from central or local government. We are supported hugely by the people of Oxford. Something like 78% of our funds come from individual donations in Oxford.
Since it started, the Oxford Food Bank has shown that a sustainable operation delivering real value to the local community can be maintained on a voluntary basis. Our hope and ambition is that other towns and cities will follow our lead.